Okay guys, so I am standing in my main pantry and I thought I'd give you guys a pantry tour. But first I want to talk to you about what are my goals of my pantry. Okay, so my goals have always been, since I've been gardening anyway, that the majority of the food that I used to purchase at the store, I can preserve and put up. And just visually, I wanted to see more canned jars than store-bought jars. I would say last year we got really close. So I'm going to show you guys first my main pantry where my food is that I put up, and then our dry goods pantry. So this is our main pantry. I'm just going to go over the shelves. We have salsas, pickles. These are beets from Mindy at Life Goes North. Broth, green beans, carrots, beans, a lot of dehydrated peppers. You will see a thing of cranberries back there, so I know underneath that I have a jar of cranberry sauce I canned. Moving on down, these are just store-bought goods, miscellaneous. There's a can of greens back there on top of the store-bought greens. Ground beef, which is like a mix of plain taco meat, sloppy joe meat. Spaghetti sauces, extra green beans and carrots. Tomato sauce. I have yet to can any diced tomatoes, so I still buy those. Chicken, I need to restock my chicken. We have barbecue sauce, and we love our chili dogs, and we don't can chili dog sauce yet. And then this is a bunch of store-bought goods that we still have left over. So like condensed soups, spinach, a couple things of Thrive Life dehydrated items I got from Lisa at Sutton's Days. Sausage gravy, there's baked beans and beans back there, enchilada sauce. A lot of this is stuff that we bring home from the cabin when it's wintertime. So we keep a lot of canned goods at the cabin all summer long. Of course, onions. Down here is where I keep my potatoes. But let me show you up top, which is like jellies, jams, honey, syrup, stuff like that. So we have basil, honey, mock pineapple, which is our zucchini that we canned, grape jelly. This is honey, pear jelly, crabapple jelly, peach jam, spiced apple jelly, some dehydrated things, and then like store-bought jams. Syrup, our peanut butters, juices, and then a lot of like old canned pie fillings, pumpkin pie fillings, things like that back there. I think I'm doing good. This year I was happiest about the quantity of preserved homegrown foods versus store-bought foods. I would like to see this, of course, all my own produce. That would be exciting. So next I have 2 dry good pantries, and we're going to go over those real quick. This is mostly pasta and rices. So all pasta up top, rices on this shelf. I do have a jar of dehydrated potatoes that we did. Nuts, couscous, more pasta, quinoa, the garbanzo beans I bought last weekend, and then there's a couple things of like flour and oats in here. Of course, I got my big containers of sugar, flour, oats, and whole wheat flour, and this is kind of like the miscellaneous baking. This is the hardest pantry for me to manage. I usually have to pull things out to get to things. But it's everything that you could possibly need for recipes, really. Coconut flours, salts, all my baking sodas. What is this? Ginger, almond flour, coconut, raisins, chocolates, nuts, lard. So you get the idea. It's just a whole bunch of like baking good things. Cornmeal, cocoa, all that kind of stuff is in there. I don't like this pantry. It's really hard to get to stuff. But because I need To restock a couple things in the main pantry, I'm going to take you guys down to the extended pantry and show you what we have down there. Okay, well, welcome to the extended pantry. For reference, we're in the basement below our living room. So it's a really cool back corner of the basement. And I have everything from my canning equipment, dehydrating equipment, juices, things like that, canners, roasters. I'm going to show you what I have on all the shelves with respect to what do I have currently in storage. We're mid-season. I have been doing a little bit of canning over winter, but not a ton. So I'll make sure to point those things out as we go. Okay, so I have a couple garlic braids over here, salsas, tomatillo sauce, lard, navy beans, my pinto beans, and there's more in this box up here, spaghetti sauce, and applesauce, or no, apple juice, sorry. Tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, carrots, some extra green beans, basil, all my green beans, and then miscellaneous jars that I can't use for canning really, except a couple of them. Now we're at the next set of shelves, and I've got all my honey, more honey. This is apple butter in this box. It's completely full. Jalapeno jelly, peach jam, more apple butter. This is all applesauce, more applesauce up in this box. More garlic braids. My ground beef, which includes plain ground beef, sloppy joe meat, and taco meat. My canned chicken. Some of this is canned turkey as well. Turkey broth, chicken broths. Then I have just store-bought coconut milk, some more lard. That is flour back there and rice. And then on the bottom, just my egg cartons and some more honey jars and other canning equipment. Most of it's empty boxes that I can use to stack my jars. But I know I needed up in my main pantry to replace some chicken that we've used. Did you see anything else that we needed up there? Okay, I'm just going to grab then a couple jars of chicken and turkey to restock. So what are some of the things that I've canned over the winter is turkey. Well, so that was just late season when we harvested our turkeys. We canned our turkey. I've done, of course, every time I cook a whole chicken or a turkey, I've continued to just restock my broth, some more ground beef, and then the pinto beans I've canned. Everything else is from the original harvest season. So thanks guys for watching our pantry tour, and feel free to leave your comments. If you haven't subscribed to us, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll get notified when we put out new videos. Thanks guys.